I wanted to take a little break from my Metroidvania playthroughs because I was on a blind playthrough through that game, so I've heard it was pretty hard, and people were not wrong. So we will try Rain World another day. Bear with me for a minute, guys. I told someone I would send out a link for this stream because they wanted to watch. Okay, link is sent out. Alright, let's do this. Nope, we don't have a PlayStation camera, so head tracking is pointless. And I'm not even interested in noise detection. Yep, hard mode. Okay. Hiding is only ever a temporary solution. I mean, I don't know. I've played this before and put Amanda in a locker, more or less, went AFK at that point, came back 2 hours later and I was still in the locker, so... Oh, that was weird. Okay. One of my son's toys started going off and it was weird. We're not going to do cutscenes. Just, we've all pretty well seen them before. And they're just really time consuming. If you guys do want to see them, then just tell me in the comments, and in future playthroughs I will make sure to include them. Insert our floppy disk. I want to get one of these. These things are really neat. I think it's called a dipping bird. I don't know. I'm not very cultured, so... Sandals. What is this? Steroids? Frank Herman, War in Totality. I'm gonna Google that later and see if that's an actual book. Looks like we got a Game & Watch. I think that's a Game & Watch. This is person reading. Is there room for the little guy? I'm not even gonna try to mess with that. Little sumo action figure. Necessary. All the little details that people normally go past. Like, no one ever stopped to question why there was a sumo sitting in here. Lunar style fast craft. You would think that a ship traveling through space probably has limited oxygen. Maybe you would assume that smoking would be forbidden. I mean, not that I have too much beef with people that smoke, but if oxygen was limited, I probably wouldn't appreciate it too much. Look at this mess. This looks like a Rob robot. I'm not sure if it's actually what it's supposed to be, but it looks like it's definitely based on it. Or maybe Wally. I guess the plain white sandals are just standard company issue around here. Again, more smoking. You know, I guess they don't have a problem with people stealing cigarettes in this universe because there are a lot of packs of cigarettes just left around. You know, maybe there's just one smoker on board, so he just leaves the cigarettes all over the place. Caution, wet floor. Maybe someone recently mopped the commode. Wonder. Would have been neat if you could leave like wet footprints. Would have added to the realism of that water. Get out of here. Alright, we got shoes. Guess it's time to go harass Samuels and Taylor. These are just some very bulky looking spacesuits. Like, I mean, I know these are based on what we thought we'd have back whenever the series was made in 1979, I think, and leading into the 80s. But this just looks so constricting. I don't know how this is supposed to hold, like keep you pressurized while you're outside the spaceship. Oh, wrong way. Because the proper place to store your equipment is in the windowsill.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
You know, you see a lot of equipment here, but then when you get up to the deck where the captain is, there's like her and 2 crew members. So I have a hard time believing that a ship the size of the Nostromo supposedly is run by a skeleton crew of 3 people. I mean, you need an engineer, you need a mechanic, you probably have to have a fire marshal on board, compliance officers, yeah. I just doubt they'd let this thing get off the ground without, you know, enough people to run all the facilities. Still has to abide by certain rules and standards and regulations. Then again, this is a sci-fi fantasy universe, so nothing really has to make sense. Sometimes it helps and it does. I do like some bran flakes, and I don't trust porridge because I don't want any bears coming into my house. Milk, butter. Butter in a tube, just the way I like it.
I'm surprised they wouldn't Tawny felt the need to send them to a role.
Yeah, Ripley, it's cost the company a lot of money. And this is my dog, so when you guys are playing the game and you see this blue pencil holder, just know that that's my dog and it's watching you.
It's okay. We'll both get what we want.
Another Game & Watch. Bunch of cassettes, because in the year 3000 we're still using cassettes.
Looks like we're up.
Teeny tiny screens built into the walls for no good reason. Ripley trying to be all optimistic about all this stuff. So we got Verlaine. We got nobody for these chairs. We've got a man here. Is this a skeleton crew of 2? I thought it was 3. Look at me. He looks high as a kite. 2 people run this ship? I think not. This shirt. What is with this shirt? Nope. So earlier I was talking about these spacesuits and how bulky and constricting they look. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'd be able to get off the ground in one of these things. Like, it just looks horrible. Okay. Let's get out of this thing. Thought there were supplies over here. Yes. We should return here later and roast our marshmallows over that flame. Must be a lot of fuel in that tank, because that fire will stay burning forever. I did notice that there are... So there's an access point here for the alien, because it's in the upper vents, obviously, which you can never reach. And it comes down into the lower vents when you're in here making noise. But I also noticed ceiling vent access in various parts of the ship. So I can't help but wonder why we have vent access for the alien if we never get to come back to this part of the ship. Or if there is a way, I never did find it. Because I would very much like to be back here and see how the alien kind of patrols the area, you know? I'm also curious what's over there. Probably nothing at all, but still an interesting thought. I noticed that there are no blood or corpses in this area, so I mean, as far as we know, it's pretty safe from the alien. And we've got some graffiti. So evidently the alien just doesn't hang out in this area. And thanks to the lack of blood and corpses, we can make the assumption that nobody was ever, you know, attacked by an alien here. So it seems like it would be a safe location. Maybe far enough away from the hive that you're not really detected. Someone you always know. Knew. A working Joe. Keep moving. Yeah. This is the game's way of saying, don't you stop going now. I wonder if there's like a penalty. Like, I've always wondered, like, if you just stood here and hung out for a long time, if the game would have like a frustration mechanic and send an alien into the area. Have to get with some other YouTubers and talk about that. Or maybe turn to Reddit and see if anyone's tried that. There are some theories going around that if you interact with all of these radios across the station, like if they're all on or all off, something would happen. But, I guess that no one's really ever figured that one out. I'm gonna turn them all off and see if anything happens. She peeks out and all meekly she's like, "Hello? Anyone here?" As if that would somehow be heard by anyone. Alright. Kill the power. Always wonder if I could get down here fast enough to encounter these people. Oh, it's just invisible walls you. That's terrible. But I bet if you could get back there, it would probably just be nonsense. Most likely the people run into a dark area and just despawn out of the map, which is typical for these kinds of games. Alright. Yep, we can already make one. We can already make a couple, actually. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a flare sitting on this chair. That rhyme was not on purpose. Aliens. Aliens everywhere. I'm sure you guys have seen that meme of the guy from that Ancient Aliens TV show. He's got the real crazy hair, and it's the picture of him. He's like, got his hands up, and he's like, aliens. That's kind of what goes through my mind when she's like, what happened here? And that guy would pop up, and he'd just be like, imagine if you would, aliens. I really wish that they had Morgan Freeman narrating everything. Now Ripley for sure at that point knew that something was wrong, even though it was obvious with the state the ship was in. She knew that something wasn't quite right. gonna search. What is this, a television? Back, forward, jump. Is this Street Fighter? No. What even is that? It looks like an old man with stumpy legs delivering mail while avoiding goblins. It's probably best that I don't know what that is. This one? It's more of the same. Thought I could get in here fast enough to see that close. Someone, I guess the Axel must have like bonked his head on that and dove over the table while sniping a cigarette and just getting into the vent really fast. Too bad I can't take the tomato ketchup with me. Ah, the bowl. It's haunted. What is this? Comic book. Wayland Yutani today. Too bad I can't see what that is. Ah, flare. Someone does a good job of cleaning these vents out because these things are shiny. I'd hate to be the custodian that works on this ship. I'm not sure how long we should stream this. Maybe until we encounter the alien, or until I have my first death. So I don't really want to play this all day. I'm probably going to switch around to a couple different games. I do kind of want to stream Dead Cells again. And that game has caused me to lose my sanity as well. Oh, really? Well, it sucks that it gives you motion sickness. Perspective that bothers you? Or is it the camera bobbing when she walks? Right on. Thought I heard a cat in here. No supplies. The camera moving so much is what... Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a really great looking game. But someone should get in here and fix the electrical system. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I guess that some people's eyes, you know, it's just a bit much, you know. Do you get the same motion sickness from watching people stream it? They had a coffee pusher. That's not blood, it's just ketchup. I see. I've only ever had motion sickness once in my life, and it was the first time I got on a roller coaster. That is a lot of roaches. Oh, really? Let's see. Well, I could only imagine how bad playing this on the VR would be for you. Oh, really? I don't anymore. Hey, somebody knocked that over. I don't get motion sickness from roller coasters anymore, but I did the first time. What have we got here? Compound B. Again with the tape recordings. Projector. VR, it's a virtual reality headset. Like the PlayStation VR, you can put in your PlayStation and you wear a headset, and it's, you know, when you move your head around, that's how you pretty much move the camera, and it's like you're actually looking there in first person. Pretty crazy stuff. It'd probably be a lot worse than just watching the screen. Oh, nice. I have not owned an Xbox since 360 was popular. I've thought about getting an Xbox One X later on this year, but there just aren't really any exclusives I want to play on the Xbox that, you know, you can't also get on PC. Yeah, that's true, but I think that it still has, like, see how she walks? It kind of bobs left and right. I think it still has that. I don't know if that's an issue for you. If it's not, then I'd say definitely get a VR. You know, you might be able to enjoy the game without getting sick. Lovely. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, it seems like all the games on Xbox are also coming out on PC, so that's kind of why I didn't buy one. Like, I kind of want to play Gears of War 5 when that comes out, but again, I can just do it on PC. Same with the most recent Forza games, or Forza, I think is how people say you're supposed to say it.
Let's go speed. 16 kilometers in the Cystic Spire. It's quite a distance, but we can get to the
He's got some big eyes.
Watch yourself. Come on, I don't want to stick around here long.
Oh yeah? Well, that's good. She's like, was that you following me back there? Yeah, whoever was bumping into the lights and running around was clearly ahead of me, so technically I was following him.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help. Don't tell them anything.
Oh, really? Well, maybe you could play the game in short bursts and get through it, you know, like maybe play 20 minutes at a time or half an hour at a time.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Yeah, actually, why are you being an ass? Wait a minute. Colonial pigs. Okay. So you just decide to walk into me for no good reason. Okay. Needs a special touch. He walked up and he pushed a button. I mean, it's that. Okay, that's whatever. Didn't you just say you had a special touch and then you glitch over just 3 inches? Fantastic.
I'd appreciate it if you told me what the hell
Keep
was
the noise
going on
down in the
right
elevator that is
now.
traveling. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll be braiding my own hair because you don't have anything for me to
I
braid.
need to know what's going on. Right fucking now.
Like I said, there's a killer.
A killer?
What does that even mean?
I ain't seen what it's
Yeah. What's a killer?
What are you saying? Psycho? A person?
I guess psychos aren't people. That's subjective, Axel. If you had a person killing other people, they'd be considered a monster. So... I'd probably argue with this man so much. What does it say? Watasumi on the back of his jacket.
Listen, get down. This is bullshit. You're way off. Are you crazy? There's no way. At least we sit down here. For how long? What if they look for us? And we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous. Chopper. We'll have to grab them. Follow me.
Ah, we're still there. I guess I'm following the bald guy.
Friends of yours?
I've had memories with those guys before. They don't like strangers. Even nice guys like me.
I'm shocked.
I'm pulling your chin down. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns out for sure.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called surviving.
Hmm.
Everyone's touching each other. The fear, it makes people crazy.
Axel has a very strange way of explaining things, very second grade. I mean, maybe he's right, and that the fear's making people crazy, and he's just lost his sanity.
Not what you need. You're the one chance. You know, I'm down here for a week now, waiting for your ship, waiting for you, I guess. You can get that guy. You should take that flashlight. Make sure you stop talking about it. Be careful not to flash it around. You don't want to get caught. Let's go.
What have we got here? The android brain and
This way.
babes in spacesuits. Ugh. I don't know that that's the kind of calendar I would personally pick. Guess that Axel's a Ford guy. Looks like he had a family. Right on. ID tag. Oh, I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
Axel, is this it?
You go find it, I'll take the credit.
It's not smart to stay here too long.
Well, let's go. I'm just enjoying spending the first half of the game just staring at Axel's rear.
Just what you want to stay alive. Taurus, so that's your ship.
What did you stop to look at? I don't think an alien could fit in this compartment.
Quiet. I hear something.
Yeah, I hear you. Will do. Gotta go meet the others. Something's going down. Come on. We don't want to piss him off.
Follow me.
These guys literally just stood here this whole time? "100 years in the future, mankind is still a bunch of procrastinators." I got this, Axel.
What's the emergency? Anyone you don't know. Stick around.
These guys are over there freaking out over who stole supplies, yet they've acquired all their supplies by stealing. And holding people up at gunpoint. And killing men and women. They've probably killed kids. I'm too scared to go alone. Y'all come with me. Will you quit running into me, Axel? What's that? Sensor. Come on, Axel. You got dudes less than 200 feet away with shotguns and you want to walk.
Okay.
Ready. On three. 1, 2, 3.
With a 2-second delay.
Axel, behind you.
He's gonna... Look, it's straight up... Wow. It's straight up subtitles. Hit from behind.
Fuck.
Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go. Now. Move it. Shoot him. He's dead. They killed him.
In case that door straight up closes behind you. They're gonna sit there and bang on doors. I know there's an alien running around. Now, I know if you stay here after the transit shows up, the alien will drop down from a vent. Where's that vent? Okay, it's right there. So I wonder if I stay low, if it will know I'm right here, or if it will go and investigate my flare that I tossed back there. I'm about to find out. One second, guys. Gosh. There's this stuff on my bed, and I, like, sat on it. Weird. Does it not come out until you get inside this thing? I guess so. Yep. Oh, my luck cannot be this bad. Yuck. I probably should have stopped and looked for supplies back there, but I'm just like, eh. I'm really tired. She's like, I'll shoot you. Sorry guys that I'm not talking, I just got like really tired out of nowhere. I think it's because like it's really cold in my room and it's storming outside, so kind of the perfect situation for sleep.
access to her. She's trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are for her easy fix. Just need to find Daisy.
Okay. You find her, tell her.
Yeah, kill her.
This way. She's downstairs.
I was having a panic attack over a random lady that showed up. Good lord. Coward.
See anything yet?
Now, if you get down here fast enough, I have been killed by the alien before down here, which is interesting. I know you can see it up here through the glass window. I should have actually saved earlier so I could show you guys that it's possible to be killed right here. You know what, I think I'll do just that. Let's see. Or I believe it's encounters that we want. Could have something to do with the difficulty. I was on hard, I'll crank it up to nightmare. Let's see, options. Game. Let's run hard. Oh, we can't move to nightmare from. I guess we have to start in nightmare. Oh well. Okay. I've always had people, like, I've always told people that you can get yourself killed there by moving too quickly. And they're like, no, the alien can't possibly kill you till it shows up in San Cristobal Medical Center. But I think I'll go ahead and capture the footage of it in the stream as proof.
Guys, over here. Someone's here.
I mean, obviously, you guys just saw that before you get on your first transit, the alien drops from the ceiling. So, I mean, obviously, if you wait in the transit, it can run in and kill you right there at that stage in the game. People didn't believe me about that one either, until I tricked one guy into just stand there for a second.
Access to her. She's trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are for her easy fix. Just need to find Daisy.
I like how when you wait here by the boxes, these guys walk by and they look right at you, but they're none the wiser.
This way. She's downstairs.
Oh, don't mind me, just eating my breakfast.
See anything yet?
It's weird, I don't recall that guy just standing there like that. Anyways, let's run down here so I can show you guys that you can actually get killed this early in the game by moving too quickly.
I think she went downstairs. Come on.
Hey, I think she snuck right past us. Huh. I guess I didn't do it just right. Damn. I know on one of my nightmare playthroughs, if you actually go back and check one of those out, I run down here, and as soon as I hit this entryway, it comes back around the corner and grabs me. Wait. I wonder if I run up and yeah. Alright, I think I know how to do it. I may have actually hit the wall to antagonize it before it went up into the vent, and I think you can turn around its pathing and it'll come back and kill you. So should probably heal up. I don't think I can take more than 2 bullets. One with your
Stay there! Shit! Guys! Over here! Someone's here!
And I resist. She's dramatically over secure. Circuits are forever easy for her. Just defining data set.
Do you really want to take that chance?
Okay. You find her, tell her.
This way. She's downstairs. See anything yet?
Alright, let's try this again. See if I can't get the alien to attack me right here. I guess not. Something like that. A huge over-exaggeration, but I play this too much. Now, why a flight recorder has to be that big, I just don't know. Mr. X. Big as a washing machine. Yeah. It's a little unnecessary. What's that? If only hacking were actually this easy. It looked like she was just tapping on the side of the keyboard, not actually pushing a button. Ripley's got those magic hands. I just noticed how weird that little watch on her left wrist is. It's got like 2 watches on one band. It's interesting. I like how, for the sake of plot, it couldn't just smell her around the table. I also like how, thanks to scripting, as soon as it gets up in the vent, I could run to that door and it just doesn't know I'm here, because I guess it's not even in the area anymore. Teleporting aliens. And they're like, she's down there, just lock the door behind her so she can't get back up. Did I already go back to front of the vent? Didn't hear it. Must have. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. He's off the grid. Now we get to go harass a bunch of androids. So I don't know if any of you are fans of Blade Runner, but you probably notice these little origami unicorns all over the place, and that's what that's from. And a cute little drawing of a little girl with the android, or the alien. I about said the android. Ridiculous. Look at these androids, like, up, get in the doors, lock the doors, guys. Yeah. I'm a fan of Blade Runner.
It's urgent.
I didn't get to see the new one, though. Meanwhile, he is way back there, but as soon as I grab this, he'll be right behind me.
Some kind of tracker.
It's teleporting androids.
It's been modified. No problem.
Flare. Yeah, I mean, I play this a lot, so I kind of know where everything is. It's one of those games, like, normally I like to play those open world games like the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series because I get bored real easily and I need to have that open world where things change to keep me interested, but I think the AI is varied enough in this game that it keeps me interested, so. But it's a really linear path, so once you've done it once or twice, you just kind of remember everything. I know the first time I ever played this, it was so slow. I spent like half an hour at a time hiding in a locker because, you know, even though like in the first part of the game, you know, the alien can't hurt you technically, but I didn't know that, so it would have been an awful stream.
I'm warning you.
He's like, I said let's resolve this amicably. It puts the lotion on its skin. Yeah. Oh man, the medical area was so bad for me the first time. I would get out of one locker after I'd been in there for half an hour just to spend a half an hour in the next locker that I could get to. And I remember I bought the game like 3 days before my weekend started. So I spent all kinds of time. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean to sprint like that. Oh, no. Okay, I don't think he heard me sprinting. Okay. Or did he? Nope. Okay, I'm good. That was weird. Like, I got out of the locker and she just, like, started running. I didn't even know I pressed L3.
Come on.
Yeah, with the controller, I can't do it very well with my thumbs. I've got an attachment that I can put onto the back of the controller that gives me a couple of toggles on the back. When I have that on, I can use it, but I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere around here.
Central Communications Hub seeks an employee.
Yeah, and despite playing this game as much as I have, I actually didn't even notice that that was a thing until I watched another guy stream a while back, and he was doing that. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? And he explained that it was a way to get around fast without being heard. And I tried it, and the alien would still hear me and kill me. So I went and bought a little paddle thing to put on the back of the controller, and it was working out pretty good. But I moved to a new house recently and not sure where I put half my stuff at. Hey, what's up, Harmel? Thanks for tuning in, man. Did you get everything taken care of with your coworker? Oh, you saw me. Usually I don't get seen right there, even moving quickly. Right on. You know, at least you guys are getting it handled. He's like, no. Oh yeah, I guess they were programmed to disallow communication, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, man, and you know, it's like once you get on the wrong side of the law the first time, it can be difficult to rectify things down the road. Better to just handle your business and not make things worse for yourself. I don't think I'm wise, to be honest with you. I just... life experiences, man. Okay. Huh. He's like a wild goose chase. Something amiss. Hello. Okay. I think he's far enough away from the elevator now. Press the button. Ooh, that was close. He was right there. Thanks. Alright, we'll go ahead and save here. Let's see, how many flares do we got? We got 3 flares, perfect. I don't mind wasting one then. It's androids up here standing guard. Nobody better try to get past me. It's crazy. You toss one flare. He's like, I'll get to the bottom of this. You toss one flare and it sends like all the androids in the area to that direction. There's one. There's 2. One more. This shouldn't be here. This, though. Listen. Thank you. Thought he was just gonna stay there drooling for the longest time. Okay. So, you know, this next area, the alien can show up if you make too much noise, but I noticed there's like a random android on the ground that wasn't there before. I wonder if they go lay around setting themselves up as traps to catch people, or if someone like knocked it down. These loading screens, man. Long. See, look at this android. He's just chilling. He's like, I'm going to catch you if you step near me. Hold on. I need to turn my TV up because it is so quiet I can't hear anything that the alien is doing. There we go. Oh yeah, Harmel, I don't know if you're familiar with this series. It's the Alien series by Ridley Scott and H.R. Geiger. I guess James Cameron played a part in it too. But yeah, it's probably my favorite horror series slash action series. It's really good. It was the only movie monster that really scared me as a kid. I guess The Thing got me a little bit too, but not nearly as bad. John Carpenter knows how to make a monster. Oh man, the sound of that coming in actually scared me for a second. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, and, what I think you should do is watch Ridley Scott's Alien. It was I believe it came out in 1979, and this game is pretty much based on that setting. You'll notice a lot of similar elements, like the old 80s analog computers with the big buttons that made a lot of clicky noises, and yeah. like the padding on the walls and stuff was something that really stood out on the spaceship of the Nostromo. Not Ripley Scott's, Ridley Scott's, with a D. Ripley is the main character, but Ridley is the producer.
Ripley. Is that Ripley?
Nope. You're hallucinating because of the infection in your abdomen.
How is she? Go ahead, sister. So you still with her?
Yeah, Ridley Scott. Oh, right, I forgot I can actually go now. I was sitting here just staring off into space for a second there. Oh, it worked. I didn't think I could actually break that. Got a random Facebook request from somebody that I don't even know. Meanwhile, I have this big 32-ounce cup full of fruit punch and ice, and it's amazing. Because I'm like 3/4 of a child at heart, I guess. I was really hoping that there would have been a cutscene or an event in the game where like you're in the vents and like your light messes up and like she messed with it and as soon as it comes back on there's like an alien in your face. That would have been amazing. But I got let down. They let me down harder than Donald Duck in Kingdom Hearts. So whenever I die, I want Donald Duck to lift me down into my grave so he can let me down one last time.
Ripley, I need to find a doctor. My friend needs help. Medical supplies. How do we get there? Passcode?
He's like, let's work together, huh? Okay. This guy does a lot of talking. Yep, I really don't like that guy. Ooh. Wait. No, it just went up into the vent. Oh, this headset makes it so hard to hear. Should probably tweak the settings later to get the noise to output from my headset.
Damn it, Carl! You knew something was here! 702,
I thought it might be. There's a difference. Whatever, man. Oh, so I don't know if you know this, Dan Dane, but have you ever come back to look through this window after it grabs Coleman? So I'd always wondered how it got in here, but it's that vent in the corner on the floor over there. As you can see, it broke through and is now up here. Hey, in a little bit, okay? That's my kid. We've got this game called Ukulele, and he loves to play it. You go find Mama? Go get Mommy. Take her your toy. No, don't cry. We're not gonna play Lizard right now, okay? No, you really don't need that. Why don't you take your toy and go play with Mama, huh? Hey, it's alright. You can play Lizard in a little while. What's that? Yes.
There's a doctor in the senior medical officer. Should be reliable to keep people in the office.
What's mommy doing, huh? Why don't you go get her? What are you saying? Oh, wrong way. I appreciate it, man. Had a lot of people comment on it. I do a lot of objective skipping because there's just so much stuff that you really don't have to actually do. You trying to get up here on the bed? 1 second, I'm gonna put my kid up here on the bed. Come here. Alright, sit right there. Don't mess with this stuff, okay? No. $25.05. Yeah. Every time I get a key card in this game, it makes me think of Monsters Inc. He's like, and now I have a key card. Right on. I'm probably gonna drink later on tonight. Whenever I play Dead Cells, because that game almost demands alcohol to be played. Sorry, old chum. Ah, get it. I don't like how precise you have to be. Like, you have to look exactly like look at something just right to actually be able to interact with it. It's really annoying. Hey, buddy. I'm just going on my merry way. Okay, time to go. Oh, God. Well, I didn't expect a guy to be right there. I should have used my tracker. I have to wait for this to end. I don't know if I can sneak past that. Okay. Woohoo. Oh, okay, well, at least he's handling business over there and taking care of those humans. I'll have to wait here for just a minute. I hate sitting like this, but sometimes it's necessary. Alright, it's over there handling business with those people. Poor Ripley just can't catch a break. You gotta admire this girl's will to live. Did you guys know that this part coming up where an android takes you into the warehouse to get the compression cylinder, you can actually save him from dying to the electricity? Yeah, for real. If it didn't snarl, I wouldn't have known. Thankfully, they're kind of noisy. Oh, look at that. He is in here with me. Guess we better keep moving. Hey guys, give me 1 second. My daughter is screaming out of the room and I need to go find out why. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, sorry about that. My daughter was just crying and crying and had a little trouble getting her calmed down.
Mahoney, thank God. We got jumped. Looters. We're trapped. Elevators out. We don't know where to look. Is he insane? Peterson wants to know if you're fucking insane. Those things have started attacking people. Okay, Francis is out. Well, I'm sure something they do best friends one of them.
I think it's crazy the way that you can sneak through, or like sneak past those humans and they're just none the wiser. And what can we craft? Yes please. Alright, that'll do. Alright, let's go boot up this android. And then I will show you guys how to keep him from getting fried, if you don't already know how.
I need a compression cylinder.
You just got some goofy looking faces. They look like Axel. Axel was the Seegson spokesperson, so he became the mascot for these androids. What are you doing? So if you stick over here to the far right, you actually won't walk into the electricity over here. This button here, bam, no electricity. There's your compression cylinder. Hey, what's up, Harmel? Did you just get back? I love the orchestral soundtrack in this game, and this entire series, actually. Just the way it builds all the tension. Right on. Cool. So, you all live in Florida then? You, your brother, and your sister? Now, are you on speaking terms with Jonathan now? And Andrew, or was it just Andrew that was making you mad? One second, guys. Gotta talk to my wife. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this. Good. Okay, that's awesome. I was kind of worried. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna get things worked out or not. I'm glad you did. Well, it sounds like things got patched up, so that's what matters. Oh no, that's an alien access point. Oh no! Well, I'm dead. That sucks. Alright, I'm just gonna get these guys killed this time, because they're just an obstacle. Oh no, all I was saying was I'm glad you got things patched up. Seems like your brothers were quick to forgive you, so that's a good thing in my book. Even though they're the ones that said things they shouldn't have said, you know. Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, I mean, they could have just, you know, been asses about it, but things worked out. Like I said, there's always something to be thankful for. I'm kind of surprised the alien didn't come down and tear these guys apart when I tossed that noisemaker. Well, tell your sister I said happy birthday. Been a long time since I've seen her, and I'm sorry for what happened to your kid. That's really rough to deal with. Yeah. Alien isolation rarely works out the way you want it to. Open up. I have had more situations in this game where I would toss noisemakers and the alien won't show up, but heaven forbid someone fire a gun or throw a flare. What? Did anyone else just see that? The couch just ate that candy bar. What? Okay. Oh my goodness. This game sometimes.
I think we need the transit to get to HQ, but it's down. Transit control is upstairs. Sam
Yeah.
says you're an engineer. Go make yourself useful. Seeing you screw up the transit.
He's talking to me, but he's staring right at Samuels.
Talk about that later. You protect her while I'm gone. Understood.
The glitches in this game are almost as good as the glitches that take place in Skyrim and Fallout 3. I don't know how many of you play Skyrim regularly, but I've had moments where a giant would smack me and I'd get stuck in the ground for a second, then it would launch me way up into the sky, and it would be the fall that kills me. Oh. Oh, wait a second. Why not ask me about Sevastopol safety protocol? What? I don't know if you guys saw that. He was just sitting there shooting the hell out of that android, and the android was just kind of like twirling around with some really weird recoil animations.
Take it. I have some trouble.
I feel like this run's gonna get really weird soon.
Taylor can't. I can catch the next car.
Look at all this ketchup. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, appreciate all that. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Yep, you too. I think when I get to the Marshal Bureau, I'm gonna call it good for now. We'll probably fire up something else, I'm not sure what.
We're in the Marshal Bureau. Just turn right at the top of the stairs.
No welcome committee?
Just get out here. Wait down.
Because the average person would have just walked in here and turned left without even looking both ways. Alright guys, this is it for the alien stream for right now. Might pick it up another time. But before we go,